Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Master Tintoni. I'll present about my project, which is pet care management system. I am under supervision of Ms. Amanda Lena Hussein. The overview of my presentation including introduction, literature review, methodology, requirements, implementation, testing, conclusion, and the demo of my project. Firstly, I will introduce about my project. The overview of my project is to describe the idea and suggested solution to develop a pet care management system. The problem statement of my project is there is no official platform for pet care management between pet owners, pet sitters, and veterinaries. There is also no accurate information regarding pets, such as vaccination period or medical history to refer. It also cannot find suitable pet service within new location by the pet owners. The objective of my project is to implement a pet management system that can keep the pet information and set appointment between pet sitters and veterinary. It also to create system that can provide pet service such as pet boarding, pet grooming, pet daycare, and pet checkup. The project scope is between user scope and system scope. For user scope, it is between pet owners, pet sitters, and veterinary, while the system scope is the limitation for users from different religions. Users from different religions is such as when the pet sitters or pet service provider is a Muslim and while the pet owners is non-Muslim which own adults. So in that case, there will be some conflict problem between the pet owner and the pet sitters. The significance of my project is to improve existing manual pet system, which is the user usually manually search the pet service via the web browser or the social media. It also to introduce the need of searching pet service platform system. The expected outcome of my project is to keeping pet information, examples, dietary requirements, vaccination periods, medication, and set vet appointments. It also providing pet service such as pet boarding, pet daycare, pet grooming, and pet checkup. So, in the literature review section, I will present about the existing application, which is similar to my proposed project. Firstly is the pet baker. As we can see, this is the main page for the pet baker, and it has the same features as the proposed project, which is can give the pet services, and it also can be searched by the location. Next is the Fyp2. Fyp2 also provide a pet service, but the features or the service offered is limited. Next is the jumper system. Jumper system also similar to the proposed project, which is provide the service and also provide a service based on the location. It also similar as the proposed project. Next section is the methodology. Methodology I use in this project is prototyping methodology. So based on prototyping logic diagram, we can see the phase that inside the methodology that I have used. It contains the 7 phase, which is the requirement, quick design, prototype, implement and maintain, user evaluation, or refine prototype. Next is the user requirement. So based on the questionnaire that I have distributed before, the user requirement is based on how often user getting pet service, pet grooming, such as pet grooming, pet daycare, or pet checkup. So the result that I get from the questionnaire is there is about 31.8% for more than 1 to 5 times every month for every pet owners to get a pet service. And next, this is the main reason why I developed this project. It is based on do based on how based on do user know about an existing pet care system or apps. So as you can see, the result is almost 100%, which is the users still do not know there is exists a pet care system. Next section is the hardware and software requirements. The hardware and software requirements needed in this project will be used by the developer and the user. Next section is the implementation of my project. So the implementation of my project is based on how was the system or apps implemented. So this is my project. My implementation of project is based on the features of create, read, update or delete function, generate report function, and insert search. So based on these three, I able to create my project. This one is the example of my project. Firstly, the main page of the system. As we can see, this is my main page of the system, and it can be viewed by the system, by the website in the mobile phone, as it is a responsive system. Next is the sign up page. This sign up page is divided into three roles, which the user can select based on the preferred role. This one is for the sign up home page for the pet owner. For every home page, it is different based on the role. Next is home page for pet sitter, and then the veterinary. This is the sign in page. For sign in page, all the user can use this main sign in page to log into this account. So for my project, I focus mainly from pet owner. So this one is page for pet owner. As we can see, I able to create the pet service preference based on the search. The user can search the pet service based on pet service and the location. Next, this one is the booking page for pet owner. So based on booking page, the user will book based on the provided pet service in the preferred address. So the address, if the pet sitter or pet veterinary did not update their address, it will not be shown, and the user will not be able to search the address of the pet service. This one is the notification page for the pet owner. Notification page is based on after the user book the pet service. As you can see in this notification, the user able to print the booking and delete the booking. This one is for account page for pet owner. Inside this page, it will contain personal information of the pet owner, pet information of pet owner, and the history of booking. Next section is about the testing. So based on my testing, I able to do the unit integration testing, which is test by myself, which is developers testing. So based on features that I have mentioned, the result of my testing is all pass. After this, I will demo all the function of features. So, conclusion of this project is based on objective achievement, which is development of a pet care management system for prepaid information access, information appointment with the veterinary visitor, and then the development of pet care management system as a pet service seeking platform. So, based on this objective, I able to achieve this objective and can make my system based on the objective or goals stated before. The limitation of my project is containing the design for the pet care management system, which is like certain or some special designs, and then the feature selection for the pet care management system. So, because of the time limitation, I certain features of the pet care management still unable to be accessed and will be improved for the next time. For future works, I will advise the developer for the features to have high knowledge related to user experience in developing a project system. This is because based on user experience while using the system, we will able to if the system is attract the user to use it regularly or just to attract a few people. Then the project must have advanced features. But features including appointment availability using the calendar event function or by having the search location function based on online mapping location. So based on calendar event, the system should have a calendar that can be accessed by visitor and veterinary that they can edit the schedule based on the calendar event. Also, for online map application, the user able to search their pet service provider based on location and can give specific location to pet service. The summary of my project is as a conclusion, the development of this project still needs further improvement for the future development. It is because technology nowadays keeps growing and the level of technology use also different from time to time. Other than that, the demand related to types of pet service also may differ from times to times. Example, in this pandemic situation, the user may want special requests for the pet services, such as special treatment from home to home. Thus, the implementation of this project may change according time involvement and require more additional advanced features. Lastly, I will demonstrate about my project. So this is my project. The project can be accessed via the name of nostra.infinitiveweb.com. This is the dashboard of my project. So this one is about the information of each pet service provided. Before able to access, the user need to sign up. For example, I will focus about pet owners. Fill in the details and then click submit. Later on, we will see about the notification that our account is successfully created. And then for sign in, we will use our email and our password that we have created. So based on here, we can see that this is really our accounts. So before we can proceed, we can use we we can click in the account tabs, and we should edit our details before able to proceed. And then click save change button after we complete our fill in details. So based on this, we can see that our information have changed. So for our main task today is to search a pet service. So based on this one, the address of the pet sitter pet checkup is empty because the owner of the account is not update their details. For example, we want to check for pet checkup. This one will show the our available pet service. If we if we click the view button, it will show the information details of the pet service provider. Let's say we book this one. Let's say we make a button section. So based on our previous click, we can see that the our chosen pet service is here listed here, and for the booking details, we should fill in before able to proceed. Let's say I will take the 30 June. This time is for the pet sitter or veterinary to be ready if we send our pets to them, and we click confirm. After that, if we want to know that our booking is accepted, we can see in the notification page, and we can see that here our previous chosen is still in progress, and this one is our previous booking details. The print, if we want to print the details, we can click the details. It will be listed here. So that's all for me. Thank you.